As we mentioned at the top of the news before, an Easter Sunday church service in Ashtabula turned to chaos, turned to panic, when police say a son shot and killed his father. Dennis Biviano joins us this morning with new details about the shooting. Dennis, good morning.
And good morning to you, Len. Many questions remain this morning about the alleged shooter, Rashad Riddle, a man with an extensive criminal record. Witnesses say Riddle entered the church and shouted, "The will of Allah, this is the will of God." The service had just about ended around 1 p.m. Sunday at the Hiawatha Church of God in Christ in Ashtabula, when, according to our print partner, the Tribune Chronicle, 25-year-old Rashad Riddle waited for his 52-year-old father, Richard Riddle, to come out before shooting him in the chest, killing him with a single shot.
The assailant came into the sanctuary and was standing in the pulpit. I didn't see him, but I could hear him. Whatever rhetoric and stuff he was yelling, he's doing it at that time with a gun.
Unaware of what was going to happen next, Associate Pastor Steve Sargent says police arrived almost immediately, taking the man into custody, who was still holding a gun.
We located the alleged shooter inside the church where he was waiting, and we apprehended him with little incident.
About 150 people were inside the church when the shooting happened, a lot of them kids. Sargent says they plan to have grief counseling available after what was supposed to be a joyous spiritual celebration ended violently.
Our minds are focused on the meaning of Christ and the resurrection, but by the same token, we got to deal with the bereaved, the family that goes here who lost their loved one, and the tragedy, the violent world that we live in.
As police continue to investigate, they're also trying to figure out a motive.
Our hearts go out to the families and all the people that had to be here today to endure this.
But we're going to persevere and if nothing else, even work harder to try to make a difference in the area that we're in. With so many of our people involved, need to be lifted up in prayer because they're traumatized, to say the least.
Now, Riddle is expected to be arraigned on murder charges today. Make sure to check back in here on WYTV.com or at 5:30. Len?
All right, thank you, Dennis.